So okay, we have a game on Friday against Luxembourg. How do you see this window? Do we need 6 points?
Yeah, we need 6 points, and we now have to aim for the third place, and then we need to beat Luxembourg and Bosnia. And it's a pity because I think we did well in both games, Slovakia and Portugal, and didn't get what we deserved really. But football is like that sometimes, and even against Portugal we defended well, and we lose it in extra time and overtime, and on the VAR situation was very, very strange. But that's gone now. Now we have to look forward for the new opportunity, and I think we can just build on what we did on the field. Try to create chances against Luxembourg, and of course the most important thing is to score.
Mm-hmm. How is the status of the squad? Is everyone fit that is here?
Everyone who's here is fit. It's only we have left Armand Sigurdsson at home, and Ingason at home. Aron still problems with his ankle. So there are experienced players who are out, but we have to put our trust in younger players, and we also have to look for the younger players for the future. So we have to ride two horses now. We have to try to build a team for the future, and we have to build a team that's going to win matches enough to get us into the European Championship.
How is it to be without the captain?
Well, it's always that we lost him at the end in the first two games. I think that was a blow, but I think the team did well, without him, and we have to be strong enough to play without our best players sometimes, because we don't have that many to choose from. We now try to broaden our squad, and we can take other players in, younger players in, to look at them, and I think that's also important for the Icelandic future.
Is his injury serious?
I don't know. I hope not. We were very, very close to play him in June, but he was advised not to play because he could snap his Achilles, and that could make it even worse.
Did Ingason injure himself in the last game with Midtjylland?
He has had problems with his Achilles before that game, but he played through 90 minutes on Thursday, and that was too much. I think that's the fluid came back in, and then we have to rest him.
Now you look at Hareide Magnusson purely as a centre back.
Yeah, he will be chasing that spot now, because we have brought in two left back and full back, Torrensson and Finnsson. So Hareide probably have to look in that position. Yeah.
You brought in Finnsson. He trained with you in the summer. Did you like what you saw then? Yeah, absolutely. And I also seen him many times through Lyngby. I've been down in Copenhagen watching their games, and he's done really well. Hard-working. I think Freires got a good setup there in Lyngby, and both Sever and Kolbein is here, and of course Alfred was there before. So I think it looks good for him for the future for Kolbein. Was there anyone in the Icelandic league that was close to being selected?
Not this time. We first of all we look. There is of course some younger players, but first of all we look at players who play on different levels in Europe, and we brought in Torrensson because he's been there before. He's an experienced player. So we have that mix between younger players and experienced players.
Another player that trained with you in the summer, Andri Baldursson, he went to Elfsborg. Was he close to being in the main squad?
He's been doing well for Elfsborg, and this in Tordarsson is now playing for Gothenburg as well. It's and we have Fridjofsson in Greece. There's some younger players who's very, very interesting us for the future, and we might bring them in on the later stages. Just to have a look at them, because it's better when you can train with us. We can see more of their skills and standard.
Having the playoffs from the Nations League, we have a good chance in March. I know you don't think about that straight away, but will you take more risks like in these games if it's 1-1, 10 minutes to go, going for the win?
Yeah, absolutely. We need to win, and we will take more risks. during 90 minutes to get the points that we should have in, and it's up to the boys now, and we try to set them up to do their utmost and the best, and hopefully give us 3 points.
Last of all, Christian played his 90 minutes for Ajax. How is it to see a young Icelandic player play for the main team of Ajax?
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's well deserved because he's done well and he's a very young, clever player. And when Ajax give him the chance to play 90 minutes, they mean that serious. So it's good for us and good for Christian.
Thank you, Auge, and good luck.
Thank you.